Imagine setting up your Minecraft world, but the seed box isn't there. And before you go on to say, oh well, default champ, that just means everyone will play the same exact Minecraft world. No, calm down, okay? It's a bit more complex than this. In this video, I'll explain what could happen if Minecraft didn't have seeds, and how world generation would occur instead, and why it may or may not be possible for Minecraft to function this way, with your detective default champ starting with one single world. This idea does sound bizarre, I get it, but it's in the realm of possibilities for sure, so we have to dive deeper into this. One single world would mean you'd have 100 YouTube videos a day centered around building a house at the stunning mountain in coordinates x80, y60. Basically, this would lead to intense burnout and repetitiveness, and assuming that we're thinking about this as if this was the game's state when it was launched, then the game wouldn't even gain popularity in the first place. So we're in a bad timeline for sure. And for further evidence, other sandbox/MMORPG games like Satisfactory and RuneScape function like this, and they're good. They're designed in this way specifically to perform certain tasks and missions. But Minecraft's core premise is about unpredictability and exploration. Just for clarification, one single world could either mean that you could play alone but in like one world that doesn't change every time, or you could also join servers and play with others but in the same exact world every time. Or both of these options as well could work in the same game. Speaking about all of these details, how would the single world be created though? Well, it would either be designed by a human, which is perhaps Notch when making the game, or randomly generated one. But this is all very unrealistic and inefficient, and I think that the game would flop if it was like this, so let's dive into a more realistic and effective method. Real-world data mapping would be a fascinating possibility. Yes, Minecraft is meant to be a fictional world, but it's definitely much more feasible than a repetitive list of copycat YouTube building videos in the same coordinates, isn't it? In this case, the game would use external web tools or server applications like Arnis to convert geographical height maps of real locations into actually playable block coordinates and terrain. So one time, you might find yourself in the middle of the beautiful and resourceful African savannas, and next time, you're in the middle of a barren, crippled desert. The world could definitely be designed in a hyper-detailed way, so it's not really small and actually explorable. And in this possibility, I think the game would have some potential to grow, but it will likely remain niche, maybe even educational tool, which is gonna be good. And that's due to the natural limitations of relying on real life for world generation. But let's dive into a less dystopian and more intriguing possibility. Now in this final possibility, seeds exist, but not in the way you think. After all, there is a maximum limit of 18.4 quintillion possible Minecraft seeds, limited by a 64-bit integer limit that other titles like No Man's Sky also share, by the way, with 18.4 quintillion planets. So in this possibility for Minecraft, random world generation exists, but pretty much without the ability to save the seed you used. It's all hidden. When you hit create new world, the statistical possibility of you ever stumbling upon this world again is pretty much zero. If you were to create one new world per second, which is unrealistic by itself, it would take over 580 billion years. Yes, years for you to stumble upon this world again. That's longer than how the universe has been around for. Now this is a much better position for the game for sure, and the game could have definitely gained popularity like this. Other well-known games like the Battle of Polytopia also rely on procedurally generated maps, but Midjiwan, the creator of Polytopia, chooses to not show us the seed number behind the scenes. You can't save it or replay it, nor input a seed. I play this game so I'm flexing my knowledge. But Minecraft with no saving seeds would mean no videos of speedrunning specific seeds, and instead videos about how to master any seed you get. No searching for a good seed with 17 villages within the same chunk, and instead you'd have to rely on pure luck. But there's still one extra possibility. Drop what you think it'd be before we get into it. We've come full circle. Let's admit it, the Minecraft community is insane. We figured out what the title screen seed was, why terrain generation breaks in the Farlands, heck, we even got playable versions of Tetris and Pac-Man inside the game, and uncovered the pac.png mystery. So you think the community wouldn't be able to figure out a simple number behind a simple world file? I think that's likely, but I'm not 100% sure about this. Drop your opinion in the comments. Would the Minecraft community be able to actually figure out the random numbers behind worlds if Minecraft worlds didn't show your seed? Or perhaps not. but there are still more possibilities for Minecraft world generation. So drop other ways you think the game would have functioned, and maybe we'd make a part 2 of this. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more diverse gaming documentaries, lore, and video essays. Join my Discord for updates, and as always, this is your favorite detective, the Foreign Champ, signing off.